What is up, guys? I'm back with another video and actually starting a new series too. This series is going to be a how-to and a guide for each of the heroes and villains and reinforcements in Battlefront 2. So in this series I'm going to be breaking down all the abilities that they have and the best star cards, in my opinion, for your playstyle in the game. So to start this series off, who better to go to than arguably one of the most powerful and strongest heroes in the game. Well, heroes, I mean villains, Darth Vader. Now, disclaimer, since Battlefront 2 has stopped getting support, I will only be making one of these since there's no updates to change any content or anything. So let's get right into it. Darth Vader has 3 abilities and a passive ability. His passive is getting health per kill. So if you kill someone, you gain some health back, which some of you guys might know it as Siphon, but it's just really overpowered when you're just killing everybody and you're just constantly getting health. Every single hero and villain has it except for Boss, because he has the ability to regen all the way up to full health, while all the other heroes have a health regen cap. So, he's lightsaber throw. Vader throws his lightsaber towards enemies, allowing it to hit the enemy twice. The first hit deals damage, but the second hit on the lightsaber's way back to Vader deals a critical hit and deals so much more damage. That's why it's really important to make sure you hit the target when the saber is coming back. Now, a neat trick with the lightsaber throw ability is that when you dodge with Vader in a certain direction, the lightsaber will follow. So, for instance, if you dodge to the right, the saber will curve to the right, allowing you to hit more enemies in that direct line of sight. So, for example, you see how I just hit him with that. So, replay, I dodge and it curves back to Anakin. It kills him on the way back. That is really key when you have a big group of enemies and you want to kill like 6 instead of 2. It's really important. So now on the focus rage, my bad. It's really unstoppable. It's so good. It cuts Vader's stamina cost in half, meaning he can swing twice as much and block twice as many bullets. While he also deals bonus damage per lightsaber hit and gives him bonus health when active. So this just makes Darth Vader an absolute tank. I mean, this ability is very self-explanatory and doesn't come with any tricks to help make it better, because it is already one of the most strongest abilities in the game. Now, Force Choke. The Force Choke, however, comes with quite a few tips and tricks. Vader chokes a group of enemies and suspends them in air, disabling them to move while the choke deals damage to them. While they're in air, you can also go out to them and, use your lightsaber and swing and kill them, which is really helpful, and why I'll explain later why I use it not for damage but as like a strategy almost. This ability on its own cannot kill any class at full health, but with a certain star card equipped, it can take 3 out of the 4 classes. So Assault, Officer, and Specialist. A cool trick with the Force Choke is that you can control where the enemy goes while suspended in air. If you jump while choking the enemy is raised into air even higher, allowing opportunity to deal more damage to the target. You can also, using the right joystick on console and the mouse on PC, move the targets in air. This can be useful if you're near a ledge and you force choke them and move the targets away and kill them. For example, this Darth Vader, me, on Bespin, force chokes Anakin and Chewbacca and tosses them off the edge. Now in the instant replay, you can see I choke them, I move, and I just control them and throw them off the edge. It's really, really helpful when, again, in Heroes vs. Villains, when you have like a bunch of them ganging up on you and you're near an edge, or if you just want to like jump and get them higher so you have a chance to either get away or deal even more damage to them. It's really key. Now, onto the star cards. The star cards are what makes Vader great. Now, Furious Resilience is one of his cards, and Darth Vader receives less damage while Focus Rage is active. He can get up to 25% damage reduction, which makes him even more of a tank than he already is. He is really overpowered with this, and it's really good if you use a defensive playstyle. So, if you want to play defensive and not go all out with him, I recommend that and bonus health. Bonus health can get Darth Vader up to 150 extra bonus health, which can raise it to 950, since his base health is 800 health, which is tied for the first base health with Anakin and Grievous. So he has so much health. Now the next one is There's No Escape, where the lightsaber throw travels farther, up to 50% farther. You max it out. So you can throw it and it like essentially cross maps, and it's obviously just a saying, but you can clear out a whole hallway with just that one card. Now Punishing Grip, he can choke for a longer time, meaning they're suspended in air for a longer time, so you can move them farther off the cliff, leave them in air longer. It's really, really good. Surrounded by Fear. This card is probably the one that everybody needs to have active on Vader. Whenever you kill an enemy, you get stamina back. You can get 20% of your stamina back, which is pretty insane. You can just keep killing everybody and not run out of stamina. For game modes like Galactic Assault and Supremacy and Co-op, it is helpful in Heroes vs. Villains too. Now, Deflection Stamina. This makes Darth Vader able to block so much more blaster bolts. It's silly. Like, he can just stand there. His stamina drain is 25% more reductive, so he can just stand there and block and block and block, and you just won't be able to hit him. Intensified Lightsaber Throw. Now, this deals more damage to enemies on the second time they get hit. So in order for this to work, you have to hit them and then it has to come back. This is pretty lethal, but I don't recommend using it unless you're like a lightsaber throw pro. Last Gasp. This deals more damage to players if you're holding 2 or more in the air. It does 50% more damage maxed out. So this is the card that can one-shot 3 of the 4 classes. I don't recommend using it because I use the Force Choke as like a strategy, like moving them around, spending them in air, and then going attack them. I don't really look for it to do damage, but this might be good in Supremacy or Galactic Assault. Now, Fueling the Rage is a good card if you're going to go full out offensive. It makes the Focused Rage ability go for 6 seconds longer, but it comes with a damage penalty. So if you max it out, the damage penalty can be reduced to 5 damage less, so it's really your pick. So now for star card loadouts, if you're playing offensive or defensive. Now, I don't really play a lot of Galactic Assault or I don't play a lot of Galactic Assault. I play more Supremacy and Co-op and HVV, but I recommend for beginners, this is a good star card loadout for people who are just starting the game. And I apologize in advance if you can hear my dog barking in the background. She's just having fun outside. I'm sorry. So, the first loadout is the defensive loadout, where you'd have Furious Resilience, which you have damage reduction at while the Focus Rage ability is active, and then you had bonus health and deflection stamina. This makes him a tank and is able to block and then go attack people or wear them down from a distance, and it's just really good if you're a defensive Darth Vader. Now, if you're an offensive Darth Vader, however, I'd still recommend using bonus health because if you're going out attacking a big group of people, you need all that health. You need all the health you can get. Also, you will need Surrounded by Fear, which is the card which gives you stamina per kill, and it's a beast if you're just on a big kill streak. Now, Fueling the Fear. You will need that. I totally forgot what that was. I'm so sorry. But I do recommend using Fueling the Fear. I don't use it personally because I'm not an offensive loadout. But anyways, mine is a counter offensive, which basically means I block, wait, and then go and kill them. So they get their attack out of the way. I have my bonus health and surrounded by fear. So I can just kill, wait, and then use some more. I have There's No Escape, which is a star card for the longer lightsaber throw. So I can just clear out the hallway, then go push the people remaining. So this is going to wrap up my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be doing more, and let me know down in the comments which hero or villain you would like to see next. I will only focus on the heroes I have prestiged at the moment. So, which is Kylo Ren, Darth Maul, Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. So, I'm working on prestiging everybody else. It's gonna take some time though. So, I'll try and start turning these, what do you call it? The guides out. So all the new players or people who are just confused on how to use a hero will know how to use them. So I'm so sorry if that's confusing. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. So thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe, and see you guys next time.